Hey friends, thanks for stopping by Rambler's Backyard Diner today. We're really glad you stopped by and share a little bit of your time with us. Today we are going to see whether impossible beef is actually possible or not in terms of making a hamburger or a cheeseburger. Now, to give you a little bit of backstory, last year I was diagnosed with kidney cancer, had the kidney removed. Now I've only got one kidney and the doctors want me to be very careful with it. So they want me to eat more plant-based instead of, a meat-based diet. Now, am I going vegan? Absolutely not. Am I going vegetarian? No, not likely. But still, every once in a while, when I know I should be eating plant-based, I still have a hankering for a burger. So today, we've decided to try and see if Impossible Beef can actually be made into a good hamburger. Now, I have tried Impossible Meat's spicy chicken patty, something like you might find at Chick-fil-A. It doesn't really taste like chicken, but it's good. I've tried their breakfast patties, sausage patty-like thing, and it's not bad, but it's not sausage. But today, I want to find out whether or not, when I have a hankering for a hamburger or a cheeseburger, can I use this stuff and satisfy that craving? If not, maybe it's just better that I wait. I don't eat beef very much anymore, once, maybe twice a month. Maybe just wait until it's, that time to have the beef or not. Or maybe if I really like this, maybe we can have hamburgers more often and we've got a beef lying around. So come along with me on this journey and see if this Impossible Beef can be turned into a good hamburger or not. Now, if you have a kidney problem and you are under the care of a nephrologist or a doctor, before you try this stuff, you need to make sure that you talk to your doctor. This is not whole food. I did run this by a nephrologist. He said, best to stick with the tofu and the beans and things like that. So, when you have a kidney problem, every person's kidney situation is different. So before trying this, run it by your nephrologist if you are a kidney patient. So that's my disclaimer for that. And without further ado, let's get moving. Okay, so today I have deliberately brought out everything that I would normally have on a hamburger. So I've got my potato buns. I've got some patties here that I've made out of the Impossible beef mixture. Doesn't feel like beef, doesn't really look like beef. We'll see whether it's satisfactory or not. I've got some sharp cheddar cheese. This is the white kind. I don't think the color matters that much. I've got some mustard, some ketchup, some Kewpie, and I've got some onions. Those are the things that I would normally put on a burger. And I also have this mixture of lower sodium salt, pepper, onion, garlic that I use on most everything that I cook. For one, because it's got less sodium in it. Now, one thing that you've got to know, this Impossible Beef does have a lot of sodium in it. So if you're in a situation like I'm in, where you've got a kidney problem or something like that, if you decide to try this stuff, make sure you remember it already has, for one of these patties, it's a 4-ounce patty, for one patty it has 370 milligrams of sodium in it already. So when you season, you're going to have to be really careful, otherwise you'll just blow your sodium out of the water for the day. Okay, so I've already wiped down the griddle. I'm going to just put a little bit of oil right here. I did talk to a friend the other day who is vegetarian, and he said, be careful because these things cook faster than regular beef does. We'll see if that holds true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take one of these patties. I'm going to put it down in that oil. And we're going to season it up with a little bit of salt, pepper, onion, garlic. Just a little, not a whole lot. And we'll let it cook and see what happens. All right, it looks like it's ready to flip, so we're going to go ahead and give it a flippity-doo-dah into a new spot there. And you can see we've got some browning going on. That's a good thing. We're going to let that cook for another minute, and then I'm going to toast my buns up, and then we'll put some cheese on, let the cheese get melty, and we'll go from there. Okay, it's coming along, so let's put a slice of cheese down there. That's just standard cheddar cheese. And we're going to put our bun down, let that toast for a little bit. I'm going to close the lid so it can melt up and I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, so our bun's toasted and our cheese is melted. So let's get that off of there. So like I said earlier, I'm just going to do the basic burger that I would eat any time that I would normally eat a burger. And so that's going to have a slice of onion on it. And we're going to put some pickles on it. Again, is this a kidney-friendly burger? Not necessarily, but we're doing it just to see how it works. So let's take this, and we'll give it a little bit of mustard and a little bit of ketchup. Give that a little swirl. And there we go. Okay, so let's retrieve that burger and put it on the patty, on the bun. So here we go. Now, like I said, I'm doing this the way that I would normally do a burger. You can do it any way that you want. Make it how it tastes like a normal burger to you. This tastes like a normal burger to me. Sometimes I put ranch dressing on it even, or a burger sauce. Love it that way. Anyway, let's see how we did. Okay, so we've cooked it up, we've seasoned it up, we've cheesed it up, we've sauced our buns. Now let's see if it will satisfy a burger craving or not. Here goes nothing. Gonna need another bite for that. Does it taste like a burger? Not completely. Is it satisfying? Yes, I'll give it that. So we do appreciate you stopping by. If this was informative for you, hit us with a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit us with a subscribe. What are you waiting for? It's free. The stuff that we do here is primarily animal-based, and I eat plant-based on the other days. So it's going to be interesting. We always try to find interesting things to cook up for you. So again, thanks for stopping by. We really do appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.